Well, welcome back to day 3 of the Field of 68's road trip. We are now joined by Louisville's Javon Hadley, 6th-year senior, not a 5th-year senior, a 6th-year
senior. Man, I'm getting there. I am getting there.
How old are you now?
23.
23? Yeah, it's actually not. For 6 years, I expect like 25.
Right,
That's not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad.
You're the grizzled veteran, though.
Yep.
Been around?
Yep, still
You know where he started his career?
I do.
Go ahead.
At Northeastern University.
Do you know what he averaged?
I do not, but I do know that once he realized that you were living in that same city, he's like, I'm out.
He got out.
I got out. Give me back to the Midwest.
What'd you average, Javon?
0, I think. 1, maybe something like that.
1 point. I think it was 1 point.
Yeah.
Barely played.
Barely played.
What are you thinking then? What are you thinking in terms of college basketball and what your future is?
Man, I didn't know if I was ready to play at that level. I mean, coming out of high school, I assumed that I was ready for, the big lights and everything. And, I'm one of the best players in Minnesota, over there with Jalen and Suggs and Chet. And, it was a reality check. So decided I needed to take another route and be real with myself. So.
And you went JUCO.
I went JUCO, found myself a little bit. There's not much to do in Indian Hills over there in Iowa. So, all it was hoops. And, Hank Polona, the head coach there, is still my guy to this day. Helped change my life around.
How?
I mean, just everything. I mean, he turned me into a pro, like the way I work, my work ethic, how I treat people, how I walk around, just turning myself into a man. And that's really where I found myself, found my faith with God there, and just really leveled up my game, honestly, because I'm in the gym all day. That's all I could do.
That's one of the things that I keep hearing, talking with some of the staff members, some of the assistants, some of the managers, with this specific Louisville team, is how mature all you guys are. Right. How there's a level of professionalism, I guess is probably the right way to use it, because that you understand like what it takes to be able to play at this level and how you got to get better.
Right, got to. And I mean, that's like you said, like it's the staff during everything, every meeting, wherever we go, bus rides, everything, they just say be a pro. That's everything. Handle your business. Stay out of trouble. Just do what a pro would do. Be a man. Just handle your business.
All right. Can you pull that up for me for a second?
One?
Both. Go ahead. Pull both up.
I don't know if I can.
All right. Well, we see. You got a lot of tattoos on this arm.
Yeah.
You don't have any on that arm, do you?
Just my mom.
But nothing
right
here.
here,
Why? I was told from a source, it's because that's your shooting arm.
That is, yeah.
That's your shooting arm.
That is, well, yeah.
Is that true?
I'm a superstitious guy, so like I wear 2 socks. I got, this is my shooting hand. This is the hand for buckets and all that stuff. So I kind of try to keep this clean. Just had my mom's birthday and my grandparents on here. That's it.
Did you get your mom's birthday there so you don't forget it?
That's another reason, yeah. I'm not good with the birthdays and stuff like that, too. So.
What's your other biggest superstition? Before a game.
Probably my socks. I would say that. That's what I was gonna say. I double sock every game. So if I don't have the double socks on, I'm not feeling right before the game. I'm in trouble. Yeah.
Take me through your decision this spring to come back to Louisville, right? Because you are 23 years old.
Right.
I'm sure there was an opportunity to go play professional basketball somewhere for you.
Yeah.
You're back here again, and you have an opportunity to kind of be the older guy and the leader of a program that has a couple of younger players than you did last season. Why are you back?
I'm here to complete the mission. Honestly, just, we had unfinished business last year. I mean, I felt like we could have gone a lot further than we did last year. And, that's just not how it went. And like you said, I had the opportunity to come back, be a leader, be an older guy, be a vet for those younger guys on the team. Continue to level up my game, polish my game better. And try to do a lot better in college the next year.
Was there ever any consideration to leave, or was always, as soon as you found out you had that extra season, like, I'm good, let's run this thing out?
When he saw that NIL offer.
No, I think there was definitely a little bit of a process. I mean, my family, like, obviously doing what's best for myself and my family over everything. That's my world. That's my family. And there was definitely a bit of a process. Whether to enter the draft, go through the draft process, and take professional route. But yeah, the college route is popping right now. So I mean, I couldn't pass that up.
No, it's a smart business decision too.
It is, yeah.
And again, I'm sure you loved it here because you saw. You came in at the perfect time, right?
I did, yes.
The last 2 years were not good here.
Yeah.
You come in, you start winning a little bit, and you got momentum. What was it like in this city last year for you?
Unbelievable. I mean, everywhere you go, like I would go to the grocery store with my girl, or I would go with just like my family. I would go to church. Like, you're the man. Like, everybody knows you. Like, yo, what's up, Vaughn? What's up? Like, hey, good game the other day. Like, everybody, like, hell's up. Like, just the Cards fan base is next level. Like, I truly believe, like, I know a lot of people would say, like, if they came up here, like, we have the best fan base. Like, I truly believe that, like, we do have the best fans. So
they're so hungry, too.
Yeah, they're hungry for
that's
success.
The other part. They're great anyway.
Yeah.
And then you go through what they've gone through the last few years, and they are so hungry. So last year's team was good. This year's team has the potential to be great.
Great.
Why?
Our depth. That's the glaring thing right away. Everybody, you know, go down the list. Everybody just can get it done. Like we talked about earlier, a bunch of pros, a bunch of veteran guys. Our age sticks out on paper. Guys that have been in the process, been through college, know what it takes to win. I know I talked about that last year. Like, we're a bunch of winners that know how to win. I remember I talked about that last year, and, you know, we just keep adding on, you know, Adrian, Ryan, Isaac, bringing on all these guys that, you know, professional guys overseas, you know, Sananda, Zugris, Mo, like, guys that know how to win and just about the right things. It just adds on. It just adds up.
Well, you're watching, like, Mikel while he's been here, and even I think Woolley probably counts too, because he's a sophomore, which is young in college basketball these days. It's amazing how far we've come in 8 years. Sophomores used to be the veterans, now they're the young guys. What are you trying to help them with in terms of that adjustment, getting used to playing at this level? Because Adrian was at Kennesaw State last year. Right. That's a different level than what you're going to see in the ACC.
I would just say the biggest thing I've talked to the younger guys about is just the physicality level. You know, everybody's extremely physical at this level. And the IQ, like, you got to be able to make the right reads. Nobody's going to play a perfect game, but, you know, there's certain reads at this level that, you know, you have to go through and make mistakes with. And, you know, I learned that, you know, at Northeastern, I'm making mistakes that, you know, guys are trying to teach me about. And, you know, the staff brought me back to really coach those younger guys on a lot of those things. And I know myself, I'm still going to make mistakes and stuff like that too. But, you know, I feel like I'm a veteran in that aspect.
All right, it might be a little bit of a weird question for you, but we were talking to Kels earlier, and he was mentioning the front court pieces, and then he was mentioning the back court pieces, and we never really mentioned your name, right? And he was just like, yeah, that's because he's a basketball player. What position do you consider yourself? I'm
just a hooper. Like, honestly, wherever you could put me at the 5, you could put me at the 2, the 3, the 4, like, you know, whatever. I'll play anywhere to get out there on the court and, you know, help the team win, because that's kind of how I grew up. So just whatever it takes.
What's going to be the difference in your game this year, do you think? Because let's face it, you've sacrificed a lot of what you do for the team, for winning. Are we going to see anything different from you think, this year?
I would say a little bit more aggressive.
Okay.
That's what the staff has, you know, talked to me about all summer, just being more aggressive, being that offensive threat that they know that I'm capable of being, and just believing in myself. You know, I'm always going to still be that dog, that rebounding dog, the defensive dog. And then just the last thing is just polishing up, like, my games, my handles, making sure my shot is consistent. Just being a polished player. That's what this summer has been about. And I feel like I've really taken leaps in just being a polished player.
Is it true that you've never beaten Charlie in free throw golf?
I might have got him one time, but he is the champion. He is.
The champion?
He is, yeah. I know. He is.
Give me your favorite Pat Kelsey story so far, being with him a year plus now. We see the energy that never seems to end.
Yeah.
Is there something that stands out, a good Kels story that you have?
I don't know about a good Kels story. I would say that's something that actually recently happened. I wasn't in this workout group, but I saw it. Ryan had lost his shoe. I know we talked about the shoe a lot with Coach Kelsey. When you lose your shoe, you better get to your shoe before he does. Otherwise, he's throwing it up into the stands. So Ryan actually lost his shoe in a workout, and he realized, you know, just being here this short amount of time, he realized that he had to dive on his shoe, and him and Kelsey both almost collided trying to get Ryan's shoe. And, you know, everybody.
Did Kels go down?
He did.
Kels went
diving for it. And so did Ryan. They both went after the shoe.
Who got it?
Like, Ryan got it. But, like, what are the staff is doing that? What are the head coaches getting on the ground diving for a shoe like that?
Was it Ryan's length over Kelsey's length that you think enabled him to get the shoe?
I think it was just Ryan got on the floor faster than him.
Younger.
Yeah,
a little
younger, yeah.
All right.
So when you look at kind of the way that this roster was built, right? Like, you got the 3 bigs that you kind of work your way through, and you got guards that are going to play these certain positions. I think everyone knows what Isaac McNeely's out there to do, right? He's out there to make threes.
Yeah.
You got a point guard in Mikel Brown. You got a guy in Adrian Woolley who can get to the basket.
Yeah.
I think that players like of your ilk that just connect everything, right, are so important and maybe are a little bit of a lost art in the sport right now. Like how valuable do you think having guys of your role makes it for this program?
Yeah, I mean, it's actually tough. It's because you don't always get the the shine, and you don't always get the publicity, and you don't always score 30 points, and you're not always that guy. But when you can get over yourself, and you can get over that you don't need. It's not always about you. You take pride in being that connector. There's some games. I had some games last year where I had high 20s, 30s. Your game's gonna come. But are you about winning or are you about your game? So, like, that's just something that I pride myself on. And I feel like that's what's really led to my success, where it's not just solely worrying about Javon's threes or Javon's points per game and stuff like that. And, when you have guys like that, 1, 2, 3 of those guys that are on the roster and they're veterans, like, it's tough to beat guys like that.
All right, Javon, last thing I got for you. You look at this table behind us. We got 3 national championship trophies right there. What do you think about when you see that?
Man, I think I want to add another one, obviously, for sure. Yeah.
What's the biggest?
The manager one right there.
Yep, yeah.
The manager one. That's one I'm happy about right there. They deserve that one. They're the best managers in the country. They deserve to have that up there.
I mean, they got that over you guys right now. They have a national championship. You don't.
And we don't. Yeah, and we talk about that actually a lot. So we joke around with that a lot. But no, we're proud of them.
All right. Well, listen, Javon, it's great to see you again, man.
Likewise.
Great to have you back in college basketball.
Yes, sir.
And best of luck this season.